Okay, we're going on to the second part of this series. In the first, we dealt with timing and distance, okay? We see how these run together, and we begin to understand that using a base measure of rhythm, okay, you can develop proper body mechanics, proper body positioning, okay, and understanding the attributes that make something effective: explosiveness, quickness, and fluidity, okay? Those are what create power, okay, and technique. Intent, ideally, before you even deal with all these different things like how hard you train, okay, understanding the physiological changes your body will undergo during a crisis situation and accepting them and welcoming them because they make you stronger. On a more base level, understand that your intent is what is the driving force behind what you are going to do with your distancing and timing. What do you want to do to your opponent or opponents, okay? And if you understand that, you'll understand that how you prepare for that is first and foremost to understand some fundamental things about intent. When you are in a situation, there is no defensive movement, okay? If you are doing something to the person, you have to either have them going off balance, being affected by what you're doing, or you're delivering things that will destroy them, okay? Whether it's a grappling, a weapon, or a striking maneuver, okay? That should guide your intent, okay? So that has to do with how you prepare for that mentally and how you use your body in that situation. If you set up in a situation and you get ready to fight and looking, and then it's time to start, you start bouncing around, you're going to really create bad habits, okay? The way to create good habits is to understand that your body mechanics have to be solidified and your intent flows through your trunk, okay? Through your shitohara, okay? The middle of your body, under your navel, okay? And your spine. And your ability to control that area with tension, okay? Controlling that area with tension gives you proper control of your body mechanics, rotational movements, etc., okay? And you can start using your hands and feet and your footwork in a way that is light, okay, and quick, all right? And without excess tension, okay? So the first thing about intent is, why do you want to be where you want to be, okay? And when you get there, knowing what you are intending to do. For example, let's go back to what we used as our previous example, okay? Let's take the knife. If somebody's attacking you with a knife and you come here, your intent should be to kill them, to destroy them, to stop the conflict, okay? That can be done either with something here, if you control the thumb, because the thumb controls the weapon, but more importantly, even as simultaneously, some sort of a hit that will take out their CPU, their ability to use that weapon against you, okay? Conceptually, through their own mental processes, okay? So you should know from the start, your half beat to come here, you want to do something here, okay? And work your way here as you do that, okay? That's an example of that, okay? That will determine how you use your body mechanics, okay? If you're dealing with somebody with a jab, for example, your intent should be to destroy that arm, okay? Because the thing that makes the jab effective, okay, is that the person can throw it very fast, okay? If you destroy this, they can't do that, okay? A lot of weaknesses in a punch have to do with the fact that your hand breaks easily, okay? So if I'm here, if I'm doing these movements and I put my chin down, if he hits me in my head, he could very easily break his hand, okay? That's part of your intent. So when you create your distance here, use that, okay? Make it so that when you're moving back offline a little bit, this is called the false center line. The boxers in the old days used to use it, okay? It means when he comes to hit you here, he's going to hit you here, okay? And if you're here, and even if he strays, he's going to hit you here, okay? That will govern why you move that way. It is your intent, okay? Use this concept of intent first before you get into these. There are much more esoteric ways of and doings with this, okay, which we will deal with eventually. But I just want you to master that intent for now is a function. It's part of a calculus involving your distance and your timing, okay? Your aggressiveness should be by controlling your core. Okay? Having control here where the attention is here. So when you move, your moves are powerful, okay? And they're deliberate, okay? And they're based on creating the right rhythm, okay? So you can go in and very fluidly destroy your opponent, whether it takes one quick shot or 5, okay? And that is the interrelationship between rhythm, timing, and distancing. When you put those all together, now you can start to understand that, weapons have certain distances, longer weapons, things like that, and you can work with them strategically. Okay, it's all the same. It doesn't matter if it's a grappling distance where you're here and your intent is to sprawl a little bit to maybe catch his head in something, okay, his eye as you're sprawling out, okay, or if you're in a gunfight where you take cover, okay, at a great distance, okay. It's all the same principles and concepts. Look at this first, then we'll get into some more esoteric concepts. All right.